Greg Griffith to play guitar on it, and I just knew that he would deliver.
In May, speaking of mixing up genres, we go from the alt rock pop ballad that would feel right at home at the end of a John Hughes movie,
Nice.
to a song called Thrill Seeker that actually, kind of blew up for us. Not nothing earth shattering, but for us it was huge.
Right. It was the first one to hit 1,000 streams, and it just kept going. It got picked up by Spotify playlists. I can't remember which one it was. Radio, Discovery,
was it
Release Radar, something. Somebody picked it up, and it pushed for quite a while. And then that was to date, that is our highest streamed song. But it's like if you like Oingo Boingo and Danny Elfman, you're gonna like Thrill Seeker.
Yeah. Well, when you sent me the bones of it before we started, plugging everybody in and recording all of the stems and everything, it's immediately right out of the gate, I'm like, this has such Boingo vibes to it. And it's like at that point, okay, we've got this song that sounds very Oingo Boingo. So as we fill in and flesh it out, do we try to move away from that, or do we just lean into it and go full on, almost write a song that could be a Boingo tribute song? Not, obviously not a Boingo cover, but a song that would sound...
It's a song that Oingo Boingo could play themselves, and everyone would feel like, hey, this is a new Boingo song.
Right.
Yeah, no.
And it was so fun.
But that features myself. It features Matt on trumpet and backing vocals, has Mike Lomax on drums, Zach Craigle on sax. Kevin Tall played the trombone on this one, and Michael Lesko played percussion. And I introduced an old friend, Greg Griffith, to play guitar on it, and I just knew that he would deliver. Just the way Greg envisioned it. And so
Greg is a Boingo disciple like we are. I mean, big time. He like Bartek is one of his gods.
Max. I mean, all of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Like, if you look it down the list, and just about every single one of them.
Boingo. Yep. But I mean, Greg goes all the way back to our first. He was playing guitar for us on our first gig with Deep Blue.
That's right. And he was the first guitar tracks for like the original Hooray Hoo, Michael's House, and Ethiopian Square Dancing. He did those two songs, and we're talking like 1993, 94, like these
right.
We were just out of high school at that point, and such a cool dude. And he knocked it out of the park. It's very metal, you know what I mean? Like, I remember sending it to Brandon to listen to. He's kind of like I have a handful of third party, like I'll send out, what do you think? And he's like, dude, this is like ska metal, like he's all, this is hard. But it is a really cool song. It's just about living on, it's just living for the thrill, like there's anyway, you'd have to just listen to the song, but that was by far our best performing song on Spotify. Still is to this date. And I did, right before we did this episode, I kind of did a thing on the socials like, hey, what's your favorite song? And the number one pick was Thrill Seeker. And
I voted for Thrill Seeker.
So did I. And the number two actually was Resort. So, and the third was the very next song that we put out, called Sunsets in Summertime, and that was put out on the 20th of June. And in my 11-year-old daughter's words, Dad, it's a crime that Sunsets in Summertime isn't the official anthem of the summer this year. It's just a great summertime reggae jam. In fact, my older daughter loved it so much that she actually asked for an instrumental version of the song, just to be able to have as jam music and whatnot, which Zach obliged. Thank you for that, by the way. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna start doing that actually, by the way. So as we put out new music, I'm going to put out an instrumental version that's available for sign up. Like if you sign up for our mailing list, you'll get the instrumental version, or I'll just throw it out to those guys. Or if you're already a subscriber.
How do I get on that mailing list?
You just go to zfrequency.com, and right up front there's a subscribe.
That's zfrequency.com?
Yes, zfrequency.com.
So you're at zfrequency.com.